morning, everybody. This is Davey from the New Trader. This is Marie. This is a beautiful Friday. A little bit of snow, but water, however, like it's very thin, so probably we shouldn't be calling that it's snow, but yeah, a little bit white out there. So everything looking a little bit mute there. I mean, like SPY just a quarter of a percent up, and we sell off aggressively yesterday compared to the gap up that we had. Not the gap up, but the push up we have the previous Wednesday, was it? Yeah, Wednesday. So a lot to be to see. Like we have consumer, we got PPI this morning and a little lower than expected, and we also have Michigan consumer sentiment preliminary at 10. I think it was at 10 or 10:30. Let's see.
I think you said 10.
Yeah, at 10. So that's gonna be moving the market for sure. So let's see what this market have to offer, what opportunities we find. So Marie, how are you doing today?
I am doing well. It's
Nice.
Friday.
Yeah, it's
It
Friday.
is Friday.
So yeah, let's see how we do. And
And how are you doing, Davey?
good, very good, very good. The last 2 days I sleep a little bit better. So
Nice.
no much complaints about that. So everything looks very green on the watch list. So does that mean that we're gonna stay that green? Well, I don't know. Like I think that Michigan consumer sentiment moved the market quite a lot. So SPY, as I say, is doing that move there. I mean, like in between there, no, not really. Still not going down. I mean, so let's see.
Well,
What's
you're
your-
right. I just went down the first 10 in the watch list, and it seems like everybody's above the PCL. So that hasn't been happening consistently, right?
Mhm.
So it seems to be a little bit positive there. So, but it's Friday, right? So
Yeah, and I said the third. It's just the first one. It's okay.
yeah, and to what you're saying as well, Davey, there's been a lot of sell-off, right? So yesterday it really sold off aggressively. It did pop back up, but it's right now it's above the PCL, so
Yeah,
that's why everything seems to be greenish.
yeah, and very correlated. Like the move is kind of similar. If you look at Nvidia and PLTR, it's the same thing. We gap up. I keep saying gap up, but it's a push up. We did a push up Wednesday, and we are holding a little bit above there.
Okay,
So
you want to look at SPY right now. So SPY just lost $4, no,
Oh, yeah?
$3 as we were speaking. So-
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Kaboom.
Yeah, it's,
Let me look at that. We still have a good VIX happening.
when you say good, it's because it's above 20, I guess. So
Well, it's 42, so
Yeah.
that's quite high at 42. Still high, right? Compared to what we were trading in non-volatile market of, 15 to 20. We were happy with 20. Now it's 40, 40 some. So definitely different.
yeah, for sure. And but like I mean, let's
Low
see.
volume. Though.
Let's see if we can look at it at like in a longer time frame. But because normally the VIX, when it gap up or do something like that, like if you see like
That was the Monday. No.
this is August to when
Okay.
August 2024 when they Japanese treasury say, oh, we're gonna be protecting our currency and the carry on trade. But you see how that last a day? That was just one day, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and today, if we don't go below there, it's gonna be 6 days that we gonna stay here and there, like on
In
top.
the 40s.
So
yeah.
like that's normally not good. I mean, for the for
Very
the trends of the
volatile.
market, like why do I say that? Because like it's let's see. Trying like this chart is not helping me. I know how to actually I can do that right away. Data configure. I want to see 20 days. range 5 years. Okay, so in yeah, 5 years. Okay, so if I say like that, now it's gonna take time loading, but let's say we go in the daily. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying here. Like, for example, now we are seeing, like, let's say if we reload here and we say this is yeah, 2023. As I say, if you see that's 2024 the August that we I still cannot see as far as I would like, but yeah, what I'm saying is, like, normally the VIX go up, a spike, and then it come back like right away. It come back at a lower, way lower than what it is right now. But it is not doing that. It is staying there. I mean, and that to me is concerning. So concerning on, like, yeah, like market stability. I mean, like, fearful. Like, that's what it, like, is fear what it measures. So volatility for sure. But yeah. So yeah. Sorry for that long explanation. Just like basically answering the VIX is staying there too long. So what do you want me to look at? SPY basically.
Let's look at SPY. Because SPY is doing something quite impressive right now. That was a big pull, very big pull for a very short period of time. We're talking, right? So in the 1 minute, I've got it in the 1 minute, and in 5 minutes, it literally lost $4 in 5 minutes. So that was quite a pull. So
It's actually losing
and keeps losing. So now I'm just going to look at it and keep tanking big time. So right now there's a stack of 519 going down to 519. So that is another almost $3 to pull back at 519. Is that going to be it and then pop up? That'd be great. But right now it's pulled itself way below the PCL, $3 below the PCL. And if we're looking, obviously, NVIDIA, the same thing. It's not as, though NVIDIA is pulling back, it's not as, how do we say, as aggressive as SPY can be, which I'm surprised. But NVIDIA didn't lose $1, but SPY definitely lost a lot. So, oof, 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 oof. So we could be a little bit patient, exercising patience and drinking your delicious coffee.
yeah, let's see. I'm a little bit mute today. I don't know why. Like, I mean, I am trying to attach myself to an idea here, and like,
I'm not attaching myself to nothing.
no, like, that doesn't affect me being nimble. What I'm trying to say with that is, I'm trying to say, oh, this can go short or long, but like the reality is that we don't know. I mean, like, yeah, like where it is right now, it seems to be like a lot of indecision. Like, there is a range between 32 and that's a way too big range. But yeah, we are actually about to break the lower. Like, what I mean, if we break down 520.80, I think we might be in trouble. And well, we have been in trouble for the last.
Trouble is the market's middle name.
Yeah, like lately, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, what I'm trying to say here, I'm trying to be nimble and say, hey, you know what, maybe we're gonna go higher from here. But there is no clean bounce here. Like, this is we can call it like a type of double bottom here, but like that, and it is not a double bottom because he actually never touched it again. It was, the low was 481, and then we have the 482, which was the second time that he tried to get there, and he didn't do much. So, but what I'm saying is, like, there is no pop that last, there is no dip that last. So, like, I mean, that's why it's so hard for me to determine, like, do I want to go long, do I want to go short? So I prefer to let the market do whatever it wants to do at the open. And look how far we are from the VWAP in names like PLTR. Like, look at that. If you look in the 5 minute.
No, you just need to look in the 1 minute.
Yeah, like the 1 minute is. I didn't want to put that because it's a little bit to exaggerate, but and I normally don't trade the 1 minute. But yeah, in BDA.
Whether
so
it's a 2 minute, it's still, right? So what is encouraging is it's above the PCL, but SPY is not.
But the problem
So-
is that like when you see like before the market open, things so far from the VWAP, that's from the good to go saying that there is a hell liquidation going on in there. At least at this time, like I mean, it's like you expect at the open to be a little bit more balanced. Of course, when we open the VWAP is gonna catch up. Like I mean, we got the overnight VWAP that actually just overnight VWAP and the whole VWAP and like it will just catch up to that price. But right now, if I am using the natural VWAP as a point of reference, it's like hell they are selling. And like what is SPY? Well, SPY is just yeah. Well, now is with that flush that you say is way lower, but it was just 5 to 8 minutes ago. It was way closer.
Yep.
So
I like its reaction at that bottom that you were talking about, the 521.40. So it seemed to have stalled a little bit there. We'll see what it's going to do at the open. Like you said, I think I'm going to exercise a little bit of patience. I'm going through the stocks right now just quickly, and it would seem that the bottoms are correlated. So yeah, we'll see what that's going to happen there.
there is a decent size on SPY at 540. I'm not saying it means anything, but it is right there and it's constant. It's 111.
540.
Yeah. In ARCA.
Okay. And if you're looking like on both, definitely the offer as far as the volume, the large orders are definitely bigger than the bid. So does that indicate? We know though we still have about 10 minutes, so that can change like that and populate differently. But we see what I don't like is that everything seems to be caught in a range. So that I don't like. If you're looking at a very sideways.
Yeah, like that when I said that previously, that and then I say, oh, the range is too wide, to the width of the range is too much. What I was considering is that maybe they are doing that because of the Michigan
news.
consumer sentiment that is gonna be coming out at 10:30. It's a number that move a lot. Like expectations are there, but volatility is quite high. Like I mean, that's why the range is so big. But yeah, definitely we're gonna keep watching that. And what did I want to look at? I want to look at the range like PLTR and Nvidia just to draw those lines because on SPY I don't have anything else. And the 540, if you notice, is the height of the gap begin. No, the gap end at 540 because it's a gap down. So it's exactly where it finished. When we look at PLTR, and I guess you did all those levels because I see all your lines. So and
well, when we're looking, let's go to PLTR. So when we're looking at PLTR, the lines that are there.
Ooh la la! I went from yesterday because there is nothing in there.
They're really, So we're looking at 80. That's what I mean.
87 is the only one.
Exactly. Very, very rangy. Very rangy. So, again, not impressed.
80. You see 80 again, like
huge.
I know, like yesterday you say, why did you mention the 80? Well, today I mentioned it and I'm gonna show it to you. Did you saw it? The 80?
Oh yeah.
So that's exactly why yesterday I was like, what? Like, do you think it can go to 80? It didn't do it. Like, I mean, they were talking from the Fed, and I guess they were dovish or whatever. They didn't say much. I don't know. I didn't hear them, but like yeah, toward the hop side, I would like to see something that could probably uh,
Not much.
like 89 have 32 lot, but that's not a lot.
There's 92. And the 92, when we're looking at the 92, it's got 50 some. So that's about
Yeah.
it. So I'm going to put 90 and 92, but so like I said, very rangy, very rangy. I don't think we're going to be, we'll see. News is always important, but we're not going to, I believe, we'll see, create any speed tests today. 92. Well, I'm sure when we're looking at the last, like this week has just been mental. Mental. Really
This
like
week?
SPY.
Get ready for the next 4 years
Yeah.
because it's the
Oh,
normal.
let's hope to. Let's hope to. Let's hope to. So,
So-
521.40. I really like what SPY did there. So,
Like this morning, I was listening to, and I'm gonna show it to you after the show or at some point during the show. They were talking about like if the SEC is gonna be investigating because there seems to be inside trading with
okay, can I put a surprise face on?
like
Really?
there's a bunch of people really fighting for it, but does
hope
that mean
they
that we're
win.
gonna get anything? I don't
hope they
think
do.
so.
I hope they do.
And like if you just watch the video of that day when I was talking with
Oh,
Zach,
God.
like yeah, it's the
Well,
volume
the one
was
that you gave me too.
was
right?
abnormal.
Oh,
Abnormal the volume that day. So and even like that, we came in the afternoon and we did very big mess. So, but yeah, let's see. As I say, like I would treat this as a range instead of as a because I have the same thing on the SPY where I have a triangle like this,
mm-hmm.
and it was like that, and then it break. But I'm gonna have the I gonna though the line is there, I'm gonna think it's a range instead of a triangle because we have the news and blah blah blah, and you know. So okay, so then we have NVDA.
NVIDIA is definitely different. So there's a lot of big volumes, big orders. They're big orders to the bid and to the offer. They are a little further than where they are right now. But we are talking 107's got 120, 106 got almost 100, 105, 113, 104, 120, 103, 100, 102, and the biggest one is 575 at 100. We know before 100 was what, but we know we're able to flush there depending on what happens. But I put the range at 107 and 110. 110, those are the closest one, and we're going to see how they reacted there. At 110, we've got 144. Then the biggest one that we have is 111. That's 1,000. So that can definitely move the market. I am
Yeah,
going to put that
you know the problem in there.
111.
So that is giving me a better idea.
So 111 there, that could definitely be a plateau. So I am going to put that there. So we're looking at NVIDIA of a range of $4, while PLTR is a little bit tighter than that.
I'm not sure if I'm right, but in my humble opinion, I think he's too close to be too early. That early.
115. A little desperation there.
Like yeah, when they are too big to close, to me that's a little bit of selling pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So normally the stock will just run away from them. But it's okay because like we have to be nimble because there is sizes all the way between. There is 113.66. There is the one. No, that's above. Okay, no, let's see, I am wrong. So there is one thing, 192.
Correct.
So
That one
that's
there
the one
is
you
there.
gave, and
Yeah. But then after that, we've got a lot, right? So we've got the 110, but we've got the 111, like I said, that's 1,000. We've got 112, that's 200. We've got 113. We've got 114, that's 400. 115, that's almost 800. So there's a lot on top, right? So right now, though, NVIDIA's reacting to the VWAP.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
That was his name?
So NVIDIA is reacting to the VWAP. We still have SPY under the PCL.
109.
But since the pullback, it actually jumped up a nice almost $3. So I think that we are going to be having a hold on to your pants. Could be. VIX is popping a lot.
Yeah, I have to create a Twitter. I want to see what is the mood of Trump today, so then I know how to trade. If you wake up and you see that at 6 a.m. he texts, "It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day."
I am a kind man.
So you buy everything. You will say, "Those Democrats,
they're very bad people.
they are very, very bad people. We're gonna make it great again." Then you go short.
Yeah. Tell you what.
Híjole.
So we've got a minute and a half.
I will take it easy. I won't be on a rush.
Could be a prudent. For some reason, for me, though, I have been trading PLTR a lot. PLTR does not look very appealing to me today, but we will see.
Yeah, like the Nvidia PLTR SPY. Like the range on PLTI is better than on Nvidia.
I see the differently. Weird.
Yeah, like I don't know if you are seeing like Nvidia has a what 1.7 to $2 range during the pre-market. PLTR had a 91, almost $5 range. No, $3 range, and it's cheaper. So yeah, let's just watch out. The market is
Have
open.
fun. So 87 on PLTR is now ginormous. We definitely have fun. I have enough to get to there. Okay, so now we've got SPY that's interacting with the BCL.
Nvidia is trying to fly somewhere, and
Okay, so NVIDIA is feeding the market. So SPY is with the PCL right now.
I have an order to go short on MPDA.
Okay. SPY is pulling back.
Híjole. What's up?
Hello,
Hola,
Ça va?
hola.
ça va bien?
Bien, et toi?
Très bien, très bien. Is it a trading day, baby?
Yes, yes, it is.
Davey just hit the roof.
You're funny. Yeah, so it's okay. I'm gonna keep my order there, and though I feel it's not necessarily the right thing to do. Let's see if he wants to pick me up around there.
So SPY's going down.
Hey.
Okay, so PLTR is going to be at 87 shortly. There you go. I went through it.
I got Nvidia short. I don't have a good price, but I have the little sense that you won't go too far.
Okay.
I was going to miss the trade, so I just did the same I do every time I miss the trade, which is I just put the stop loss 50 cents and that's it. And now, yeah, it's going. So I kind of really don't have to look at that one. I should be looking at the PLTR. Because if you get me out, I know I want it back. So why I want it back? Because I saw the guys there, and it run away from them already. So it's not running away from them with momentum, but it is running away from them. Zach, at 10 we have Michigan Consumer Sentiment Preliminary.
Preliminary means before the real number.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, like after that we have the final, but I don't know when is the final. So
Okay. Something that I don't like about my trading is that I only trade one stock,
yeah, but
and like it would be okay, but like because it's PLTR, I think it's a bit.
but like you don't feel comfortable adding another. Yeah, I got out. Like let's say
Yeah, but what I would like to do,
exactly. What would you like to do? Like
Like,
that's
yeah.
like I mean my comment is just saying like I think you have some choices probably because there are other tickets that trade well and for your style specifically.
like SPXL was working good, but you cannot
You
leverage
can
on it.
elaborate, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would like to find a stock that is like a market stock, like SPY.
Okay.
Because if PLTR goes to crap, we'll see.
So is it possible that the market's going to pop in anticipation of bad news and then sell off?
Yeah,
At a high?
there is a chance. And
Just putting it out there.
yeah, it just happened. Like I retook both trades and PLTR. Nvidia is not looking good for me. But I say that if you pop again, I want it back. So let's just hold it. I have a technical stop loss. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna wait longer because of it will be 3 shots in there, which I normally say. I say to Blary that I was going to give only one, but yeah, it's okay. It was not like it's not a rule.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, my guy, I would be with you on the short on PLTR, but I'm gonna wait at 10. But it's a good short. I'll move you up.
Yeah, it's because and this is one of the problem I see on many traders there, including Marie has that problem sometimes, and it's uh, like you like how do I say that? Like because I don't, it's not a criticism. It's just an observation that I have been modifying more and more and more, and the more I believe on it, the more I have. Like I mean, the more I put it on practice, is the more I like. That thing that I call the longevity of the move is. I feel that when I don't have a thesis, like I don't have an idea where I think that the market is gonna go. Like let's say if I say, oh, I don't know if long or short, those are the occasion. Like look now, it's just going higher. It's the days I do the worst because I flip too much. So
Agreed.
and like, but when I have an idea and I say I think that this market is not able to go higher, let's say, well then I know I am looking for shorts, but or backward. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of this one as well. I don't know why I'm not out of Nvidia. I should be out of Nvidia. And then I just gonna let it play until 10. Like we have time. Those losses were very small, so I really don't care.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
So SPY's reacting to the PCL. I heard myself say it. I remembered last time that we had news, especially in this volatile market, and I said, I remember we didn't understand the pop-up, but then it was selling off insanely. So SPY is between the PCL and the VWAP, pulling back now at the overnight.
So, Zach, I don't want to lose the idea of what we were talking, because like basically what I'm trying to say here, like the trade I believe, the direction I believe on it, I'm gonna hit it harder. Because like I mean, I'm gonna hit it harder and I'm gonna have exceptions, like oh if I see it is moving. And I think I am right in the direction. I'm gonna probably jump even if it's not at a better price. But like like if we come to the stock selection that we were talking about for you, let's say, like if you have at least 3 stock, like one of them is gonna be moving. Like it's rare the day that both of them, like PLTR and Nvidia, are not moving.
Yeah, but they move similarly too.
Like it's exactly what happened here. Look what happened. I went short. Like this is I got out. Look at the flush. The same PLTR. I got short. I got out. Look at the flush. Now, like what I'm gonna do, I just need to look for a better entry. But I have the conviction that the downside is the play. When that's gonna be proven wrong, and I'm gonna show it to you right here in this chart.
Well, I've got the conviction that it's a
Like-
long play till 10.
What the heck did I do? Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I shouldn't do that. I see. But you see the chart I show you? No?
Yes, I saw it.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, everything went away.
Oh no.
No, it's good, it's good. It's not a big deal. It's just I have to bring them one by one.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Oh no.
Nice. Let's go.
You're long, right?
Yes, my conviction is long. So I've added on the pullback. And right now I took 2 partials on the pops. So we'll see how it goes. I believe that people are buying are going to sell to the news after. So we'll see. We've seen that play before. Little effers. We've seen it before, and I'm not gonna get fooled today. It's Friday. Let's go. So though it's a little bit rangy, and I said that before, I'm adding on the pullback and taking at the pops. So I do not want to leave any money on the table. I don't expect big moves. SPY right now has gone through the VWAP, through the PCL, through the 50 EMA, interacting now with the 200, seems to want to cross it. The RSI is quite high. So yeah, trading is doing well right now.
Papacina?
You're still?
Yeah, I'm still fucked up.
Oh
And,
no.
Okay. Okay, that's PLTR. So I had the NVDA. Oh no.
Market's not doing good, not doing much. So. Okay, so SPY is pushing through. See, Dumbo, see.
It's funny because I don't know how I keep messing up this thing so often.
You've got a trigger clicker.
I'm gonna have to exit and
Okay, so SPY is really popping.
open the back up. Okay, now I got the backup.
Phew! Good job, Davey.
Yeah, it's not 100% good, but it's okay. One day I'm gonna learn.
Okay, so now SPY. What a pop on SPY.
So, Zach, did you got any trade?
Nope, not 10.
Yeah, not then. I'm looking at something that I could do. Like, I was telling you, um, SPY does not have leverage.
Uh-huh.
Something that would be, like I just checked in the macro future,
Mm-hmm.
micro future of S&P 500,
Mm-hmm.
follow exactly the same price. So, I think the volume profile is fucked up for the future.
Oh, yeah? Okay,
I
so-
could use the volume profile of the SPY to trade the future. And with future, you have like a shit ton of leverage. I won't use all the leverage. But SPY is pushing, but the LTR is pulling back. I don't know if you know, but you're having the money thing on your screen. I thought you were printing right there. I'm kidding. No, I'm not in. I'll wait at 10. Mhm. I think it's gonna be bad news again. Like from the previous is 3.5 point lower. Yeah, 3.5 point lower. No, 2.5 point lower. I think it's gonna be worse. Hmm. Yeah, the consumer sentiment, I don't think is really good right now. So you're long on what, Marie? I, I have special access. I'm at the University of Michigan. So. it's funny that a um, university like polls, let's say, like sondage. How do you say it? It's polls. Okay. Yeah, university survey can move the market that much. It's nice to see. Yeah, like I checked the history of the customer index. 2022, you know, when it was uncertain a bit, we're at 50 point. Now the consensus is 54.5. I think we are worse than 2022, in my opinion. But yeah, I think it's gonna be lower than the consensus. Because I think it's worse than 2022, consumer wise. I don't know if you agree with me. But do you think do you think right now it's worse than 2022? Yeah, but 2022 wasn't the COVID. It was after. 50.08. Oof, that's bad. That's that's at the same level as 2022. So 4 points lower, 4 point lower than expected. But the other time it was bad too. It pop up after. I mean the price pop up. Yeah, okay. So look at the volume at 10. Yeah, SPY, and it didn't move that much. Or PLTR too. I'm long on TLTR. Long on TLTR. Yeah. But that's reverse psychology. Don't worry.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
have stop loss at break even. The PLTR long. We'll see. So no risk. It was risky trade, but same thing as you, Marie. I remember getting smoked by a bad news going up. So I'm out. Short on Nvidia. You're right. It looks good.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
I just need to break the. Should have kept my long. I got stepped up. But despite breaking.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
I'm short TLTR.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Yeah, that's why I wait after 10.
go.
Coming.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Oh.
Money, 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 money.
SPY is at one of my level. It might reverse from there.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
So I took partial. So what I like today is I did exactly what we talked about, Davey. Like, you know, I was missing the entry yesterday and today. I got in at the worst price than what I was aiming for, but at a reaction price, let's say. I'm happy about that. So even if I miss the move, the best price, I can get in still. So SPY is breaking my range. SPY is breaking my range. Next range is at 519.30. No, that's far. Yeah, me too. Um, I'm gonna wait at 86.50. I had it too, but I had it a quarter. I took half, added a quarter. It's just that I lost one. I got stepped out once today. I had to cover, make me break even first. I have a range right there too. I have a range 85.50 to 85.30.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
So I took a quarter again.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
So I need to break the bottom. $5.20 needs to break. VIX is 45.38, up 11%. I I seen a post like saying that the VIX above 40 for a week straight, a week straight is crazy. Like, big balls. I'm out. Okay. I think SPY is gonna go to VWAP, maybe reject it. I think so, yeah. It looks like a bottom. Stochastic indicate that too. There, it's one of my range, the VWAP in 100 EMA. So it go through or it go down from there. Like I would go short on SPY, but I like, cannot go on SPY, and I don't see it. got back in on PLTR short. SPY just reject VWAP in my range and stuff, the EMA, so it's high for SPY, high for PLTR. It's time, like, the wick on PLTR got me out, but I think it's gonna move. You get your dick out after? Okay. No, I didn't say that. My guy, do you remember I was telling you about the yield curve at one point? The yield curve. So it's the 2-year on the 10-year treasury spread. So every time there's a recession, that yield curve get inverted. And it was inverted from 2022 to 2024. So every time there's a recession, it get inverted, then it go back up. And when it's in between 0.50 and 0.90, there's always a recession in history there. And um, this week, it just got up above 0.50 to 0.63. So it even predict the 2022 one, 2021, like the COVID one, with little recession. In 2019, it got inverted. But like, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031, 2032, 2033, 2034, 2035, 2036, 2037, 2038, 2039, 2040, 2041, 2042, 2043, 2044, 2045, 2046, 2047, 2048, 2049, 2050, 2051, 2052, 2053, 2054, 2055, 2056, 2057, 2058, 2059, 2060, 2061, 2062, 2063, 2064, 2065, 2066, 2067, 2068, 2069, 2070, 2071, 2072, 2073, 2074, 2075, 2076, 2077, 2078, 2079, 2080, 2081, 2082, 2083, 2084, 2085, 2086, 2087, 2088, 2089, 2090, 2091, 2092, 2093, 2094, 2095, 2096, 2097, 2098, 2099, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, the bond market. So when it get inverted, that means the like the 2 years become more risky than the 10. So when it get inverted, that means that a recession doesn't happen when it's inverted. Why is it skyrocketing? Yeah, the bond market. Yeah, like they got crazy. On like I think it was the 30-year bond was at like 5%, like never seen before, or something like that. Yeah, like I think people leverage them a shit ton because they're so stable. So when they move that much, it gets credit credit call like I decided too late to go back short, so it was already done. Yeah. I won an 88, man. It didn't get crazy. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, my cat was doing crazy stuff. Did you talk to me? Um, on PLTR, at the top it was too high. Now it's getting back down. It's in the middle for PLTR. Pi 2. They follow each other pretty much. That's what I use it for. Like if it's too high, it's the best place to go short. Yeah, it's my range in that. Mhm. Yeah, like when it flush, it gets to oversold, but you don't want to buy there because it can flush more. When it's doing up down, it's perfect for that.
Zachary, you got the short sack? No,
I have my cat though.
you have your cat though.
I can put my cat on the keyboard. She can try trading.
Okay, watch out. Wait for it. I'm gonna bring my dog. And like
Let's
that
see
we
who's
have
the best.
Yeah, yeah.
My
The cat may
is,
do
eating
better
my
because it's
hand.
more slow.
Hmm?
The cat may do better because it's more patient, like have more control than a dog.
Yeah, but my cat is eating my hands. Doesn't like trading, I think. But she like eating my computer wires. This little fucker.
She actually break things?
She didn't break any. She broke my mouse. But she broke my girlfriend's phone charger
Yeah.
and her Mac charger. That was expensive.
No more food for the cat for 1 month to pay for the charge.
Yeah, she's starving. That's why. Sorry.
Un buen día con guau y un miau. Un bebé no se despertó. No era un bicho ni un lobo feroz.
Sorry, my guy, I'm back.
No, all good, my guy. It's no stress. You want ready? Yeah, while we were talking about your cat, we were not mute on the streaming. I realized late, but we didn't say anything wrong, so it's just funny cat story.
It was a funny cat story.
Yeah, his cat eat the cables of.
Oh, he's like a rabbit.
Like a little rat.
A rabbit too.
Yeah.
Rabbits love wires.
Un buen día con wow y un meow. Did you guys ever watch cartoons for Nickelodeon that was called Cat Dog?
Is it dog cat or cat? Yeah.
Let me see, because in Spanish it's cat dog. Like, I mean, I know it's English, but like what I mean, because I know even the song in Spanish, so I think they have a different name. No, it's cat dog. Cat dog.
Cat dog man.
Cat dog man.
Did you?
I watched it completely.
No.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah. The dog is so dumb. Oh my goodness. This is. Oh, look at PLTR. What was that? What was that? Hey, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
What's happening?
Look at Trump Twitter. You have Twitter, my guy?
I don't. He doesn't too. It's not Twitter.
It's X. Ha 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 ha.
No, he's banned from Twitter. It's a true something.
True Social.
Yeah. What the hell?
I got back in. That's I know what it is, but it's just I didn't expect it to see it today.
You got short?
I got short right away.
That's right.
Like you can wait for it to go lower, but like I mean, we had that had what? How many days without happening? That had a couple days without happening, but it has been happening very often. Chinese respond to the USA. Okay. There are news, guys. My friend just sent something. I'm gonna mute the streaming just to be able to listen to. So. It should work the short because it just have 3 days that it doesn't do it, but it was doing it every single day. Oh, a lot of blueprints coming out right there. I probably will break even if I see a SPY doing it too, but it didn't. So okay, so I in 1 minute they're gonna be breaking even. Look at that flush. You have to keep cool head when that happens because that's how I fucked it up the other day. But
I thinking more than Tokyo.
Wow, you meow.
So what was the news you said?
China responds to the U.S. because I don't know if you know, but U.S. slammed another tariff on China.
Yeah, they're what, 125 now?
45.
145?
Yeah, because it's every day going up.
Okay.
I am breaking even, guys, already.
I
So
took partial.
Good job. Ring the bell.
I'm breaking.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
yala yala.
Yeah, I was up 1 hour today, so I risked that hour to do that. It worked.
And now you are what? How many hours?
I got it pretty low. Like SPY had a bigger pop than PLPR, let's say.
Okay.
So I got it at 87.40. So now I'm at almost 4 hours. If I take the profit.
Nice.
I took 1.5. I'm almost at 2 for the rest.
C'est my guy, c'est my guy.
Alright, if it breaks that, we're going to hell. I do it. So that was the selling of a news
Yeah.
or buying of a news.
Oof, again, it's gonna happen again. I don't know why they are doing that, but there is a very nasty pusher, and it's not every day that pusher, but it's somebody is pushing this very annoyingly. Unable to hold. Like, didn't I say that from the 8750 he's doing the same thing, and he's unable to hold? This is a big trade, my guys. This is a big trade. You just need to go to where I think he's gonna. It's like, why are you doing that? And especially he's doing that unable to hold, because if he will be legit, the price will stay at least above the freaking 87.
I would like to see the news.
Yeah,
Go on.
like, let's see if I can find it.
Like, I went to Benzinga and don't see it. You sure that news wasn't for them?
Yeah,
from them?
apparently we don't care. Like, apparently the reply from China, they say we don't care. China has been here for 5,000 years, and at that time, US wasn't around.
I love it.
Are you kidding me?
China is standing their ground. And we're making money. Are you in the trade, Marie?
Right now, I just got back in very aggressively. I did not believe that it was going to test the low again.
So you're long?
Yeah, I know I'm short, but I'm a little iffy with it, but
I'm gonna take off again.
The pusher. There is coming the pusher. I'm gonna call him the pusher. You know where the stock seems to be wanting to go? To the 80s. Oof.
What do you mean?
Ay, papa. I'm gonna hold this for good.
Going down?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Going to 80, 0. But like that number might be by the end of the day. But
I'm gonna practice it a little bit.
I need to check if the volume is really there for that to happen. Probably not. Probably the volume. Like, yes, down move. No matter what. If it's not 80, but down move. But yeah, like the volume is a little bit too low in my consideration. Ay.
Oh, do you think it is the volatility that makes the trading good?
You make it easier for sure. At least for our style. But like right now, like, let's say, and like that's why I have the VIX and a chart. I can see it every day. because whenever the VIX, and I actually gonna put an alarm, whenever the VIX fall below 20, I have to do a different analysis during the pre-market. And the reason for that is because of like I noticed that, like, let's say the other guys, the one that we watched too, eventually, the only thing they do is that they don't touch the stocks that I was trading that day because they were rangy. So, and they have enough knowledge that they know ahead that the stock is going to be rangy. And that's when I went to ChatGPT and I said, like, oh, which are the ways that I can identify this ahead? And ChatGPT, one of the things that was weighted the heaviest was to look at the pre-market range. So if he has a wider pre-market range, there is a higher chance that it's gonna have a wider, higher volatility. It was true. Like, for example, the day there were days that actually Marie experienced it on a bad way when Nvidia was trading like pre-market range 50 cents, $1.
Oh God, that was awful.
During the day, it did a bamboozle move at the open, but it didn't move more than 50 cents
All day.
all day. So
So you're flipping, you're going long, you're going short, you're going long, you're going short, but
It doesn't move enough.
no, to be able to take partials or to, so you keep taking your stop loss all the time.
These guys are funny.
I know that. I know that feeling.
Like, you know something, I who am I to say anything like that, but like, I find that China is reacting more mature, like more as a mature nation.
But they are.
They are.
Come on, are you kidding
For sure,
me?
but what I'm saying is like
God, they are.
I remember that very long ago they say, oh, we are not buying into capitalism and blah blah blah. Like, what does that mean? We kind of really don't know. Why? Because, well, they are injecting capital and like those economic stimulus and all those things. Like that is kind of participating in the capitalism, but in the biggest spectrum, and like this I hear from somebody else, like what if China is not even interested in to go to like war with other countries? They are just like because like why adults doesn't fight like kids fights, because they understand that the value is not necessarily there. So do we, because like we human beings, like let's say we don't last more than 100 years, we don't have a whole spectrum of how life evolves, but probably we can evolve to a point that we say there are other ways than to be throwing craps at each other, and yeah, to move forward in that matter.
I don't believe it.
What you don't believe?
I don't believe it's gonna go to crap. I don't know why. Maybe it's that move that freaked me out, but
But good call, Davey, man, on that one.
yeah, no kidding.
Thank you. It's I think I saw it like we in the channel we say it because we saw it during the time that we were streaming. That liquidity spike, every time that it comes, I was still going short. And it's like if somebody turned on a machine at a specific time, and yeah, normally that doesn't happen, but it has been happening for about 3 weeks.
If you catch the top of this move is printing. I didn't catch the top and I'm printing.
Yeah, but like now, you have Nasdaq and you have SPY, under pressure, but good time. I mean, like, yeah, the move. That's why I am dreaming with a bigger move on. Of course, I'm gonna be taking partial there at 85.20 about, but the move is bigger than that. It's for sure. Is SPY is coming like straight forward, and Nasdaq is coming straight forward. I don't see why. Like, and remember, the later it is, the less forgiving the market is.
Like if you zoom out on SPY, look at how it's chopping around.
Yeah, like both of them, like Nasdaq and SPY, up to now is a inside day. So the choppiest days are the inside days. So, but I guess that news there and the volatility that we all see that happen there is a clear thing that say there is a trade here. Let's get the best out of it. And though it is very rangy, just I am still in your comment. The expectations we are going to have right now is that SPY get out of the range a little bit, at least for a little bit, bouncing back again from the 520.88. But because it's laid there, it shouldn't have the strength of going back up. Killing me softly with this song. Killing. Look at that retraction on that bit. Ay, papa. They just pull out the bit on PLTR like if there is no tomorrow.
Have you seen Tesla pull all the US made cars from China?
What?
Tesla
Okay.
pull all the US made cars from China. That's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm gonna read more. Tesla stock move lower as EV maker pull US made cars from China and adds cheaper Cybertruck trim in US.
Okay. Guys, bottom break. Bottom break is coming right there. And we may have some continuation.
Should I take another question?
You are
Take a
hilarious.
partial, another.
Yeah,
Let the other.
that's the partial for Zach.
Go, Zach.
Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Nasdaq breaking down, SPY breaking down. It's the time for me to take my partial. I think it is. So I'm just gonna put the order instead of. I kind of don't like to press that hotkey.
I have 1.5 hour still in. I'll let it run for the dream.
Nice.
Trying to exercise that.
That's my guy.
Pretty good day, man.
That's my guy. Ay. This is fantastic. Just to watch this price action is amazing. Amazing. And like I have a long time without seeing volume getting really capitulated, but that volume at 11 on PLTR, they got capitulated, and it's obvious. I mean, it's like yeah, it's very quiet there. There is no big intentions of going anywhere else. Nasdaq really trying. SPY didn't even. Yeah, SPY is already ahead of the rest of the things, like trying to push back up. But let's look at it. I see that the capitulation volume that I'm talking about is across the thing. Look at SPY. You see the volume here? That chart, like that big candle here that is showing me the finger. Look at the high of that. Look at PLTR. Look at Nasdaq. Look at NVDA. Oh yeah. Easy peasy.
So I'm gonna go, my guy.
Okay, my guy. Have fun, and
I'm gonna let the other thing run.
cool.
Right now it's a 6-hour day, so pretty good.
Very nice.
Well
very
done,
nice.
Zach.
After 10 too, like this week and last week have been amazing.
Very nice.
Keep it up. Maybe the volatility helps too. Like,
Oh, the pusher. Look at the pusher there. Yeah, yeah. Like as I said, like I mean, it's that help a lot. The like for your question when you make the question before, like yeah, the fact that the volatility is high, it make it easier to be.
Something I don't know is I'll have to test it. Is like, am I doing better because of the volatility or because I'm trading only after 10? I came back to it. Because when it was going bad, I was trading in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which factor influenced the most.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll keep trading after 10. And when the volatility will be low, I'll see if it will still work.
Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. I think both ideas like are helping you, but the idea of like myself, I'm trying to trade less and less at the open because normally that's costing me more than what I am really making at the open. Like whatever I'm making, I seem to be making it after.
Yeah, same. Like I was seeing loss, and then big win. That cover my losses.
Yeah,
That big win was after 10. Those losses were before that.
very nice.
Yeah. So have a good day.
Thank you, you
Thank
too,
you. You too, my
Zach.
guy. Have fun.
I don't know if I'll be there for the rest of the month. I know.
Yeah,
but-
you are getting more busy because you are approaching the time that you're gonna be finishing this.
Yeah, the finals are coming. So
Mm-hmm.
I have 2.5 weeks left.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm free for trading for a bit. So,
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
it's getting tight. I have to say.
Cool.
So I don't know when I'll come back. But,
Whenever you're back, we are here, my guy.
Yeah.
Let's see, I know when we know that summer you are there.
Take care, guys.
Take care. Have a
You
great
too.
weekend.
Enjoy.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Davey, tell me where you expected to go.
At least to 85. And like I'm trying that because the volume is like and this part is related specifically to PLTR. The volume on PLTR is slightly lower, relatively talking, and yeah, because of that, I don't have much hope that it's gonna go very low. But let's say I am waiting to take partial at 85.46. Like yeah, it's can it go lower? Yes, it can go lower. And like, but the indexes are not letting it go yet. Like, but Nasdaq is going ahead of SPY. Like Nasdaq is trading below there and like or trying to, and SPY is trying to survive as much as it can. Like I mean, it's trying to push a higher high. It was unable to do it in the last candle. Like now we have like 3 red candle in the 5 minute that is not looking that good for it to bounce back up. So I think it's a little bit of wishful thinking to think that this is gonna bounce from there. Uh, but hey, we never know. And we know we have the pusher on the PLTR. That guy make it harder for all of us because like whoever is pushing that price right there, like I mean, it's very annoying because it is not holding. I mean, it's just I'm breaking even on the trade at the end. Like I mean, it's yeah. Patient, Mary, patient. And the stop loss at the right place.
That was a funny comment about China.
Well, I think if you look at the pusher, yeah, it's okay. You won't get me out this time. You're gonna get me out at break even, and if you get me out at break even, I'm gonna be calling it a day because I'm okay with that. And but whatever he's doing there is like normally smoke. Yeah, like that normally is saying like we're gonna negotiate if you want to.
Yeah, China's freaking old as a nation. Holy crap. Yeah, they've been an empire way before we were born. A very successful empire. Before North America was around.
And historically talking, they were just not participating in the capitalism. But like, well, I mean, in 2014 was this came together and they start like being more involved and like, did they prove to be competitive? Hell yeah. So like what I mean, but again, the same question: is that part of their interest? Do they really want to play that game? Like when they were okay? Like who the heck is offering like is bidding at 77 on PLTR? Like he have half an hour there at least, and he's like, yeah, 77. It's doable. That's $10 below. So let's wrap it up, Marie. So
Absolutamente.
So basically, for me, like I trade Nvidia at some point, and short didn't work. Short didn't work. Short, partial, add to the short, and took a loss. And then I never took it again. Like if I just took it back, it would work because it was right there. But yeah, never worked that one on Nvidia. So then I trade PLTR, or I actually trade PLTR even earlier than NVDA. I went short, took a loss, short, partial, add to the short heavy, partial, and partial, add, got out here with a loss, then I shorted again, got out with another loss, shorted again, got out again with a loss, and like that was the week that got me more attractive. Like this is a very yucky move, and like that was the spike that we all see where some of us got a little bit confused in there, but like to me
Yeah, I
it
did.
like a little bit short.
I did not
So
follow your advice at all there.
I just reshorted, and like now I have an order right here to take partial. I don't see why this will go back up that high right now. And of course, like the answer is not just PLTR. We have other stocks like indexes that talk very loud, and like right now, SPY and NASA, both of them are trying to push back up. Is it gonna be holding? Look at that volume. Look at that little volume here. That's in PLTR. I don't think we're gonna be holding any trend up from now on. There are some news from China, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to see it. And so I'm kind of trading blind spot there. So I don't know how bad it is, how good it is. Just watch out. Like I mean, these markets are rock and roll. Like I mean, SPY, Nasdaq, both of them rangy, but like I mean, yeah, very rangy action. So yeah, so I would call it a day for me right there. I am red. If I liquidate this position like around here, like I will be green, but I'm red by a little bit, and I kind of don't care about the red because this is a good trade, breaking even. Once I partial, I'm gonna be green, and then I will be taking some profit below the low of the low. As I say, like no horrible day. That's why I kind of like it's a small loss. That's why I say I don't care. It's not because losses doesn't care. Losses, I care about losses, but it's not that big of a deal. So I have a big potential in this one. So yeah, that's everything for me. What about you, Marie?
Well, I was doing very well until that pop. So that pop, instead of reversing like you and Zach did, what I did is I went long.
I was short. I just stopped me out. Like it
Okay.
waked me out, and I got back in.
Okay, well, that's what I was. I was short, it got me out, but then I flipped to the long instead of going back into the short. So I took, and I did that twice. So the gain that I had, I lost. So now I'm still long. I still believe in the long, but I'm breaking even. So yeah, I'm definitely red today, where did not want that, of course, because I'm still very green for the week, but today is a big loss. So let's hope that I'm gonna have a little bit of momentum to be able to catch some of that back.
Nice. So yeah, like This week for Marie have been very good. For
Very
Zach was
green.
very good as well. I was having a very good week until Wednesday. Wednesday I catch a big loss. So overall, even if I have a green day today, the week is gonna be red for me. But yeah, that's okay. As I say, I am still learning. Like I mean, I have 4 or 5 years trading, and like trading have this thing where you every day learn something new. It doesn't matter if you have 5 years, 10 years. Apparently, I see people that have more years than me, and they are still learning things. So because the market is constantly changing, at the end, it's not like like whenever you think you know too much about the market, you are just like not being realistic about the reality of it, and like not aware of the spectrum of like I mean, markets are huge. Like I mean, we have governments today that make things that were not made like 100 years ago, and like all that impact the market. All that make it change. All that is a point of reference. So just to close it up there, like I mean, yeah, it's a learning process. That's why I'm okay, like still like being reddish, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, I hope everybody have a good day. That's gonna be everything for today. We're gonna be here Monday, and next week is just short. It's a short week. I have to check the calendar, but then I know it's a short week, but we're gonna be
Really?
Easter week.
Ah, see, Good
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah. Good Friday is gonna be closed. So, but I have to check the calendar to be able to
It's
say
Good Friday.
precisely what it is. But I think that Thursday the bond market is closed.
Oh, in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's what I think. But I don't remember. We're gonna check it out. So I hope everybody have a good day and a good weekend too. And we will see you Monday. Bye.